Joining us now, the man behind the call, Caso, the senior research analyst at Wolfe. I'm sure I'm not the first to make the chips and queso joke, Chris. Nevertheless,
that's right.
That'd be a great title.
That's the name of our webcast, so there you go.
Perfect. So you know better than I that this is such a battleground, whether you can still stay with Nvidia because there's so much potential upside, or whether it's time to rotate, as our last guest argued this week, that it's time to rotate into other parts of the industry. So why does Nvidia have so much staying power, you think?
Well, I mean, first, we're actually rotating, within this space. And our favorite pick for most of the last year has actually been Micron, which, at the time we considered that sort of the poor man's way of playing AI because of the attractive valuation, the fundamentals we saw around that. It's not so poor anymore. Micron's up about 300% year to date, which is why we made this change.
Amazing call, by the way.
Thank you.
If you're right that Nvidia has that much upside and it's going to triple, that would be quite something.
That would be great. But for right now, we see the opportunity in Nvidia because the multiple has pulled back a bit. Stock hasn't done much in the last 6 months. And we do see some pretty strong fundamentals ahead for this year. The most important thing, however, and I think what's most misunderstood about Nvidia is much of this upside is actually coming from pricing. And I think the concern on Nvidia right now is about competitive pressure. There's others who can do chips and AI. Are they going to be able to maintain their market position? And we think the pricing tells the story there about both the sustainable competitive advantage they have as well as their ability to sustain the margins.
Who else? So when you say that you, to some extent, you are rotating, right? But for instance, when you say Micron was the pick last year, but this year, do you just say, well, it's in the market now? I'm curious what you would do with, as others are looking, elsewhere for the next big upside. You landed back at Nvidia.
We did. And as said, and to be clear, we still like Micron. We still have an outperform rating on that stock. It's just that it's much less non-consensus as compared to last year. But Nvidia's case right now, again, the multiple is in the low 20s right now on 26 numbers. We see upside to those numbers. And again, we talked about the pricing dynamic. As you go into 2027, they have another big product cycle. The product's called Rubin Ultra, where you have more memory on the chip. You go from 2 GPUs to chip to 4 GPUs. You increase the power. The whole premise of NVIDIA right now is, one, delivering value to the customers, providing more performance per watt, more performance per dollar, so that you can do more inference with the same amount of money, which the folks like OpenAI surely need. In addition to again, maintaining that competitive advantage against everyone else. And that's what we see over the next 2 years, which is why we think it's a good value right now.
And what's your response when people say, look at Gemini? I mean, every time you turn around, we're using it in the house more from a user point of view. It's being integrated into Siri now. So we're recreating the Apple, Google, iPhone. I don't want to call it monopoly. If they're using different types of processing units, these TPUs, at the margin, does that erode at NVIDIA's, possible addressable market?
Well, it's already in the market. TPU's already been in the market now, and I absolutely believe that TPU is NVIDIA's biggest competitor right now because the performance of those products are, closer to NVIDIA than everyone else. But there's good reason for that, because Google's been at it. It's a TPU's going on its 7th generation right now. So they're really the only ones with that staying power that have been at this long enough. And I should say, it's not just the chip itself, but it's also all the networking and the systems right now. The chip performance alone is not enough to drive the performance that the customers need right now. There's a lot of other things. And so I absolutely believe that TPU is the closest competitor, but it's also because it's owned by Google, it's not going to be sold to the entirety of the market. There's another factor as well that NVIDIA has, which is a software advantage. They've got the best developed software tools for not just the big hyperscalers, but for some of the Fortune 500 companies that are developing their own AI as well. And that software provides them a competitive advantage as well that even Google can't match.